Hello and welcome to our new parents reception meeting. We're going to share some information with you and tell you all about what's expected when your child starts with us in reception. I'm Mrs. Pilling, the Class 2 teacher.
And I'm Miss Sheehan, the Class 1 teacher. If there's any other information you still require after this presentation, then feel free to contact school and we'll get that information to you.
Okay, so I'm just going to share with you a PowerPoint presentation and we'll just talk through this. Okay, so we've introduced ourselves. Also working in the room is Mrs. Vickers, who's our teaching assistant.
Okay, so briefly, we're just going to tell you about what reception includes. So reception recognises the importance of play. It gives flexibility to plan for the children's interests. It encourages parents and practitioners to work together. That's really important. If you ever feel you need to speak to us, then please make sure you do. And it provides both indoor and outdoor learning environments, working on 7 different areas of learning. So the early years curriculum is split into 7 main areas of learning. Here's some photos of them. And this is what it includes. So it includes personal, social and emotional development, which includes interacting with others and forming positive attachments and friendships, dealing with their own and others' emotions, developing confidence and setting goals, and reflecting on behaviour and consequences. And it also includes managing your own hygiene and personal needs.
And we've got physical development, which includes using large-scale movements such as climbing, running, jumping, demonstrating strength, balance and coordination, and manipulating objects using small-scale movements such as cutting, drawing, threading, and it also includes pencil control.
Communication and language includes talking with peers and to familiar adults, listening and responding with relevant questions, following instructions and understanding those questions that have been asked, using talk for imaginary situations such as in role play, and using new vocabulary that they might have learned from when we read stories with them.
Okay, next we've got literacy, which is exploring books, saying sounds for each of the letters of the alphabet, reading words, mark making and writing simple sentences that can be read by others.
For maths, we've had a few changes to the curriculum starting this year, and it now includes providing the children with a deep understanding of the numbers to 10. That doesn't mean that they can't understand numbers past 10, but we're focusing more on those numbers first. They also need to recognise quantities to 5 without counting, number bonds to 5 and then to 10, verbally count to and beyond 20, and then understand more, less and the same, and understanding of odd, even numbers, doubles and sharing with numbers to 10.
Okay, next is understanding the world, which includes exploring the world around them, being aware of their own and others' cultures and celebrations, talking about the life of those around them and their roles in society, and understanding past and present.
And last of all is expressive arts and design. So this is where the children get to enjoy messy activities, explore what happens when they do different things, share the creations they've made and explain the processes they've used, develop their own ideas, explore a range of different media, role play and make believe, and music and dance. There is a lot of information there. We don't expect you to remember all of it, but we're just giving you that information to start with.
Yeah, and we'll also, when we mail out this video, we'll mail out the PowerPoint as well. So if you want to look back at any of the areas of learning and what they include, you can look back through it. Okay, so our environment in reception is broken up into indoor and outdoor areas, and there's lots of different activities for your children to choose from in each of the areas. It's a free flow classroom, so at any time when they're in the provision, the doors will be open so they can choose to go inside and outside. And we always we'll have writing opportunities outside as well as in, and maths opportunities outside as well as in, so that if your child is more of an outdoorsy sort of child, they're still getting the opportunity to access those activities outside.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to mention as well that we do go out in all weathers, so please bear that in mind. The children will need wellies in school all the time with their name on. A waterproof jacket is always useful, but we do provide waterproofs as well. And then also alternatively in the summer to make sure that they've got hats and sun cream as well.
Okay, so our reception day is a really, really busy day. You can see there a list of everything that we fit in the day. We make sure we have talk opportunities, we make sure there's a math session, we make sure there's a phonics session, and they also get a guided write every week. So lots to keep them busy, and it's all done in a really fun way as well.
Yeah.
So they'll enjoy everything that we do.
Uniform is really important. The children should be wearing full uniform in reception. It's compulsory. Please make sure, we cannot reiterate this enough, that the children's name needs to be in absolutely everything, including shoes. The children coming in September, a lot of them have the same shoes, and with us being in and outdoors on a free flow,
they're taking the shoes off every time they go out, putting the wellies on, and then when they come in, they're taking the wellies off, they're putting their own shoes on. So it's really important.
They get really mixed up.
Yeah, they can find their things.
Shoes. We also do ask you to bring in a full PE kit with a clearly named PE bag, but we do not start PE until after Christmas. So it's up to you whether you want to get it ready, but do bear in mind that children grow very quickly and the sizes are prone to change. So you can wait till after Christmas if you'd like to. We do ask in reception that the children do not wear shirts or ties, please. The reason for this is ties are just a bit of a nuisance. They end up taking them off and playing with them. And shirts are hard for them to roll up the sleeves when they're doing any messy play. So we'd rather them just wear a white polo shirt, please. Also, Velcro shoes are really helpful. As you can imagine, again, with us going in and outside quite a lot, the children aren't able to fasten their own shoes, and it just wastes a lot of time for us as adults having to fasten the shoes for them. So Velcro is much better.
Children do get quite frustrated as well. Yeah, they are getting in and they want to be first to get the wellies off and get the shoes on, and all the friends are doing it themselves, and they have to come and ask for help because they can't do laces. So yeah, Velcro shoes are really important.
Yeah, that's true. Also, jewellery must not be worn for safety reasons. We do let the girls wear a small stud in their ears that can't get caught on anything, but anything else, please don't send them in with that. And like I said before, a named pair of wellies and raincoat need to be left in school at all times, right from the beginning of the year, please.
So how you can help them at home to get ready for starting reception in September. So over the summer, if you could practice that they can put their coat on by themselves and take it off by themselves, because that is something they'll be expected to do when they come in to reception.
Yeah, including zips and buttons.
Yeah. And as well, practice putting the shoes on and off by themselves. Again, this is why we said Velcro shoes, because they are going to be expected to put the shoes on by themselves and take them off by themselves. Listen to them read if they're ready, or just share stories together each night at home and talk about the pictures and the characters and what's happening in that story. Practice writing the first names, with the first letter of the name being a capital and the rest being lowercase. We just do printed script now. We're not doing any cursive or joined up. Complete any homework that we might send, return it to school, and just count everything you see. When you're out, look at numbers, count how many of different things you can see, and all these will help your child to be ready for when they start in September.
This is just a quick slide about free school meals. Free school meals are currently still in place for reception and Key Stage 1 children, so they are entitled to a free school meal, which you do not have to pay for. If you do want to send your child with a packed lunch, that's completely up to you, but can you please let school know, because the children will be provided with a school lunch, and if they don't need it, then obviously the kitchen staff need to know that.
Snack as well.
Yeah, we have a snack. We have a healthy snack every day of fruits and some milk. You do not need to pay for that at all. It's just free.
And you don't need to send any extra snacks in with your child. They'll get everything they need while they're in school.
Yeah. Tapestry. So Tapestry is our online learning journal. It's easy to use and it helps teachers, parents and carers to record, track and celebrate children's progress while they're in the early years. So you will be asked to provide your email address so that we can send a Tapestry link to you if you haven't already got one set up. Obviously, children who have attended our school nursery will already have a Tapestry account, and that will just carry on. If you're new to school, then you will need to provide us with your email address so that we can send that link to you. We update Tapestry as often as we can with different photographs, and it's lovely for you to be able to see your children settling at school. And you can also add things on there at home that you're proud of. So if your child has done something for the first time at home that you think is a really great thing to celebrate, then please upload it to Tapestry and then we'll share that in school.
Okay, so finally, we cannot wait to meet you and your child in September. If you have any concerns or any issues or any more questions about next year, please speak to one of us. You can do that by phoning school and asking, and we will give you a ring back. Thanks for watching.
Also, if you do have any questions, obviously, like Mrs. Pillinger's just said, but also if you have any information that you think you could do with sharing with us for your child starts in September, if there's anything at all that you think we need to know, we'd really appreciate you letting us know as soon as you can.
So with this video, we'll also, like we said, send out that PowerPoint in case you want to look through it again. And we'll also send out the Parents Handbook, which has got lots more information in about when your child's going to be starting school. So in September, the Monday and the Tuesday of that first week back are inset days. So your child will be starting Wednesday, and they will either be coming into school for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in either the morning or the afternoon. They'll just be doing half a day for those 3 days. And then the following week, they will stay for their dinner and stay in school till 1, just for 2 days, and then we'll be in full time, just to help them all settle in. So we've got less children in at the beginning so we can get to know them, make sure they're all happy and well settled. And then quite often we'll find that they're very tired when they've had the dinner. So that's why we just do 2 days till 1 o'clock, and then we'll be in full time.
The other reason we're doing that as well is with the COVID pandemic, there are some children that have not been to another setting before. So it's going to be quite, a challenging transition for them. So we just need to make sure that everyone's settled and happy really before we.
Yeah. So we'll be sending you all out times as well to let you know whether you will be coming for the morning or the afternoon session. And we'll do that before we finish the summer so that you can be prepared for September.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's everything.
Yeah, it is. Normally we'd have the children in to come and visit the setting, wouldn't we? But obviously with current situation, we're not able to do that. And that's why we're talking to you like this. Okay. Hopefully that will all change very soon.
Okay. Thanks for listening. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to give school a ring and speak to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.